because the footage is viral, but it's not public yet. So people have seen it. Like even I remember the other day, I just flew into Washington, D.C., and my friend Craig Robinson's brother, called me. He was like, you got a moment? He was like, yo, me and my brother just saw the video. And I said,
So the video was circulating?
I said, he was like, yeah, we just saw it. And he was like, can I pray with you?
Man, they coming for Corey. So now ever since this situation happened, this altercation between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb, the floodgates is open. Now Tasha K, Christina Payne, and so many other people are coming after Corey. Now y'all know that Corey had an altercation outside of a club about a year and a half ago with this woman, Christina Payne, where he mugged her, right? He mugged her in her face, right? So now swirling all over YouTube, all over social media is an edited version of Corey Holcomb walking up to Christina Payne and nudging her in the face. What they don't show is the whole video, right? The whole video where he's being pulled back, she's being pulled back, and then she's in his face doing this, and then he nudges her, and then like everybody start pushing and pulling on each other, right? So they're not showing the whole video, but she did an interview with TMZ, and then an interview with Tasha K last year. Tasha K never dropped the video, but now with the situation with Anton Daniels and then Corey Holcomb's response, Tasha K drops the interview, drops the video, and right behind that comes the edited version of their confrontation outside of that improv comedy show, right? So let's look at some of the interview with Tasha K.
He hit Darlene too. Yeah, Corey hit Darlene.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh God.
His wife told me.
Oh, the Puerto Rican lady?
Yeah, he said that she caught him cheating with Darlene as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That. Oh yeah, the wife told us. But they going through a divorce. She told us everything. She say he likes butt play, all types. Like, yeah. And I can tell a big nigga like that try to pretend he hard. They like they would, I could tell. Yeah.
Girl, it's people here in Hollywood who are saying that for real, and they got video of that to prove that. And I was like,
Ooh, shots fired, bro. Shots fired. He already know. I'll upload the recording. He don't want that recording of his wife out saying that. I was just like, play with me if you want to. You have?
I met her in Washington, D.C. backstage at a show, and this is also when I met that pastor that was on his podcast a week ago lying about me, who invited me to a private Bible study in his hotel room during a snowstorm, trying to lay hands on her. So pretty much he hired actors or some thirsty open micers to be on his show and wrote them a script and was like, we got to deny everything because the truth was out too much already. So once it went viral, like once Comedy Hype picked it up, and then TMZ wanted to break the news. But my attorney was like, don't say nothing yet. Just chill for right now.
So they was going in big time. And those of us that watch Corey Holcomb's show, we know that Corey Holcomb was suing Tasha K because Tasha K went and interviewed his wife and then his other baby mom. And they were saying, they were spilling some tea or saying some things about him. And then she went on the air and started saying some things about him that wasn't true. And he went and put a lawsuit on her, and she ended up stopped talking about Corey altogether. But now, since this situation has resurfaced and this woman is talking, man, listen, she back out there again. Now, mind you, you see how they was talking about him on the show, in that interview, talking about intimating that he might be LGBTQ. He did something with Darlene. That's defamation if they can't prove that, right? They out here saying that he was sleeping with Darlene based off the wife. Now, you can't prove that. So they putting a whole bunch of stuff out there, right, that could be true. It may not be true. Now, Corey had responded to this woman, right, because this is old. He had responded to this woman when it first happened, right? And he was telling D and Craig and all of them what happened that day, what happened that night.
And I ain't going to say her name. We all know who the dope is. Talks people, and that will be proven. I let a lot talk and left it alone after we did that first show. I just let all the evidence pile up. because I knew I was going to be able to say something once I had everything put together.
Yeah.
So a girl was stalking me, like looking for a way to turn me into a lick, some money. A dope who's not smart. I'm gonna prove it. It was a few occasions where the girl tried me, yelling at me at the top of her lungs in front of clubs and everything. And what happened was, after I had enough, after several occasions of her trying to jump it off with me, and I know how she moved, I got her record from DC. She used to live in DC. And I got her drug charge and everything in DC. And I told the comedy club, this girl sell drugs in front of your club and she's drama. I told them that. So look, fast forward to the girl in my face, shit, you should have died when you fell off the scooter, yelling in my face,
Right.
all in front of the clubs. When I show up, this is what she do, witnesses gonna prove it. That's why I let, because she piled up a lot of evidence against herself. But it's important because y'all don't know what happened to me today. So, of course, we was down there. She was with her little boyfriend, nigga. We was like, man, please. We got the video of him trying to grab and her jerking away because this nigga ain't had no power. There's also a video that's gonna be seen where the homegirl stood in between us because it got real intense at one moment. Homegirl name is Trina. You part of it. I hate to. You part of it. I had to grab Trina and put Trina to the side and say, don't get involved in this. So like this, so I walked up to.
So Corey Holcomb is explaining his side of the story, and he said that he muffed the chick. Now this was last year, and he said that he came up and he muffed her, but he was saying that she was in his face like multiple times, and there was another woman. And if I'm not gonna show the video. If you watch the video, you can see the woman pointing her finger at the girl, cussing the girl out and pushing the girl back, but the girl kept walking back up. So like it got real crazy, and then the security guard, when he muffed her, jumped in it and swung at Corey, and then his homies jumped on him. It was a mess. But when you watch the whole video, the video is not that little 15-second clip that they putting out there. That's not the whole video. I saw the whole video, but I'm not putting that up on my channel. I'm not putting that up there. I always say, I tell people all the time, I wish Corey would have just got in his car and left. Don't get in an argument with no women like that. Because when it go bad, the only part they see is your part. They don't care nothing about what the woman did. So just get up out of there. But now, when she went to Tasha K, like they just went in, right? And she told her side of the story. We heard Corey's side of the story. Now she gives her side of the story.
Because the footage is viral, but it's not public yet. So people have seen it. Like even I remember the other day, I just flew into Washington, D.C. and my friend Craig Robinson's brother, called me. He was like, you got a moment? He was like, yo, me and my brother just saw the video. And I said,
so the video was circulating?
I said, he was like, yeah, we just saw it. And he was like, can I pray with you? Because I am so sad that all of this is happening and going on around you, and people are going to the extreme measures to lie and actually say that the opposite has happened. Because once you see this footage, you are going to be like, oh my God, really? And why? So that's why all the people in the comments who were saying, oh, she deserved it, or oh, what did she do first? And it's like, all I did was tell this dude the truth about himself. And then I was like, Corey, you didn't learn already from the last time? And he was like, I was like, you don't remember the last time you said you were going to super sock me and you didn't see what God did to you then? And I was like, and then I did the "I Want to Be Down" Brandy dance in his face again. I said, "You don't remember when
Oh, I would have paid anything to see this go down
girl,
between you and him.
all like this." I went like this, and
And
then I
you like
was
this
like,
bitch shit, yeah. And
yeah.
he
So I was
okay.
like, "You don't remember both of your wrists getting broke when you said you was gonna slap the super sock me?" I was like, "God didn't tell you I was one of his favorites? He didn't tell
Right.
you to leave me alone?" I said, "Please believe you keep this up and it's only going to get worse for you. I promise you that." So he was still talking all woo woo woo, da 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 da. It's people all in front of us. He reaches over two people and walks up to hit me in my face. Like, and folks are just like, wow. So then the security dude, the security guard, who was standing right there in between us, he grabs him and then hits him with like a 1-2, and then Corey's starting to fall back, and then Corey's little yes men jumped the security guard at the improv. So then it becomes it's 4-on-1, but really with Corey it's 5-on-1, and then you got Joe Torre's son, Cam Torrey, um, side swiping, like, like a football move, like when they,
Mhm.
yeah. So he does that to the security guard whose name is Jamel, and he knocks him over. So he falls to the ground, and now it's like six guys on one stopping the security guard who tried to step in for me after Corey Holcomb.
Cause I was gonna say, how many niggas you got living in that house with you, child? I was that.
Well, it was like maybe 5 people with me.
He
So
shouldn't have even gotten that close for you to even hit you. It should have been
it was definitely like people in between, and then my homegirl went to go get the car, and then my other homegirl, she grabbed my stuff that was like out, like my jacket and my purse and my box and stuff
right.
like that. So it was like, and then the other guy who was with us, Jerry Law, was just making sure, nobody else tried to, you know, whatever. So he was trying to help break up the fight as well. There were some good people out there who definitely tried to jump in afterwards to try to break up the fight. But because Jamel was right there, he was able to, grab Corey, and then he did get in a couple hits. So
So Corey, ultimately, it was like a brawl,
it
is
turned
what it.
it turned into Jamel getting jumped by Corey and Corey's yes men. It was Corey and 5 other guys on Jamel, who's the head security, one of the head security people at the Hollywood Improv.
So we're gonna see how this play out because Corey responded to Anton Daniels again, and I got that video is coming up shortly. But he responded to Anton Daniels again, and he had on like a whole like a gorilla mask, right? Talking to Anton Daniels. We know Anton Daniels is online talking real greasy. So now you got Christina Payne. She's back, right? The lawsuit pending. You got Tasha K. So I think all these people is teaming up to come after Corey Holcomb, man. They coming after Corey Holcomb, man. And listen, I didn't post a video of Corey when he talked about the daughter, and I'm not gonna post a video of this situation because I just that ain't my thing, right? I don't want that in the algorithm. On my algorithm. I don't want that stuff on my channel. But I would say to the brothers out there, when there's confrontation like that, you got to walk away. Walk away because, especially in today's social media where they can create AI generated videos, or they can edit the videos to make it seem like you just the worst person on the planet. You just the worst person ever. They can edit the video. I saw the whole video. I don't know what's taking so long with the courts. I don't know if the case is over with yet, but I know that when I saw the whole video tells it don't tell a totally different story because, in my opinion, Corey still shouldn't have done it, right? But there was a lot of things that they don't show her. There was things that she was doing in the video too that the edited video don't show her doing as well. And I think that everybody should keep their hands to themselves, right? Everybody. So, it just this thing is getting real crazy. And like I said, Tasha K is using her platform. She don't like Corey at all. So she's definitely coming after Corey. The floodgates is open. There's blood in the water, and she's coming. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Until the next time, peace.